Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Probably a bit disappointing on the racetrack this week. I had 6 or 7 runners and I really thought probably 4 of them were really good chances, and for a few different reasons we could only manage a couple of placings, but yeah, I really thought a couple of horses could win this week, and anyway they got beat. Probably the most interesting is a horse called Blow In. His form's been fantastic. He's been going good, and he got onto another really heavy 10, had 61.5 kilos, so I suppose he has an excuse, but on a heavy 10, and they just didn't seem to be running on at all, and the leader ended up winning the race, and we were back last at one stage, but probably at the end of the day he was probably a bit disappointing. He was a very short price favourite, and he finished down the track, so probably, look, he's had a pretty tough prep, and he's had all his preps on heavy tracks, so he probably deserves a nice break. I am a big believer that this time of year, if I can spell horses here at the farm through October, it's like giving them 3 months out, and you only have to give them 4 or 5 weeks. So he's probably earned his spot in the paddock this week. He's done a fantastic job. He's gone from 2 starts and well down the track to winning in town and all that sort of stuff. So although on Wednesday at Bendigo was quite disappointing, I think there's a big future for the horse. Yeah, runners this week will go Friday at Coleraine. Hayley's Devo will go second up, go straight to the 1800. She's probably just still 1 run short. She'll bowl out and sort of sit up handy on the speed and give a pretty good side. I still think she's probably 1 more run off. I'll give her a gallop through the week. I thought she hit the line okay, but I just sort of like to see her with 1 more run under her belt. She could easily run a place in this field, however, and she'll get every chance, but it just all depends. At the moment, it's only a 7, so if the track holds up like that, that'll sort of help her cause. But that's Hayley's Diva at Coleraine on Friday. Hong Kong Fighter, I've got him in at Coleraine on Friday, and I'll probably also accept with him at Echuca. He's just a horse that I just want to try and see if we can get him to run over a bit of a trip. His pedigree probably tells us he's going to be a miler. He ran first up over 1200. I thought it was pretty average. So he now needs to sort of learn how to stay a little bit. I've always sort of banged him up and made him trial up and got him up on the speed, and we've done that. And now to the poor bugger, I'm trying to teach him how to settle. So I think he's okay. He's galloping here. Is hitting the line really strong, and where he's always been a sort of I wouldn't say he's a weak horse, but he's certainly he wasn't getting to the line as strong as he is now. So from a wide barrier, we might just sort of try and be a little bit conservative and have him hitting the line, but Coleraine might not be the right track to do that. So I'll have a really good think about there. As I said, I'll accept with him at Echuca as well, and we'll see how we go. But I wouldn't think he'll be too competitive this week, but then his next start over a mile is where I expect him to sort of show us something. Yeah, Halo Bell, I'll take her I'll accept with her at Swan Hill on a Monday, and I'll also accept with her at Echuca Tuesday. The Swan Hill race is, she's only won the 1 race, and that was over this track and distance, so that probably we get a really good line on where she's at. If she doesn't get a run there, she can go to Echuca. So both tracks should suit, both racing grades should suit. And she seems to be going pretty good. So she looks in fantastic order, the filly. So, she gets every chance. But her next start's probably at the crossroads for her. She's had a few starts now, and she's only won the 1 race. So she needs to sort of step up a little bit. But I think if we can get a run at Swan Hill, we'll be able to get a really good line on how she's going. And certainly her gallops are really good. That's Halo Bell. I'll take Devo up to Echuca on Tuesday. Goes straight to the 2100 second up. That's a really good distance for him. Put a nice strong rider like Jack Hill on him, and that should suit him. He'll probably be at the back sort of early. He sort of struggles keeping up with them early, and then he'll sort of be nice and strong late, and then we'll probably go to Bendigo third up over 2400, and I expect him to be around about the mark then. But he's really improving. The more we're doing with him, the more he's improving. So you'll see he went okay first up, which was 1800 first up. He'll go to 2100 second up, and you'll just see this horse keep improving every start he has.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse, a horse called Little Miss Gutsaa. Yeah, a couple of preps ago, she was really good. She won her maiden at Swan Hill, and then she won in town at Sandown, and then ran second at Sandown in really good grade. Unfortunately, last time in, she just didn't come up. Whether she's just not an autumn-winter horse, certainly during the summer, harder tracks, warmer weather, I think really suit her, and that's what we'll get this time of year. She had a really good break. She went out with Prince Iggy, so those two were boyfriend and girlfriend for the last sort of 3 months. as he yells out to her. Yeah, no, they both spelled really well. So she come back in this time in. I think just this time in, I think her feet are a lot stronger. Our farrier Ricky DeBono seems to have her feet certainly the best I've seen her. She's always had these weak sort of brittle feet where her walls are nice and strong and got good strength to them. So I think that'll hold her in good stead for a nice long prep. And yeah, I think if she comes up as good as she did last prep and improves, she'll get to that midweek, if not metropolitan grade of a Saturday. And yeah, she's certainly a valuable mare now by Sue, you think, metropolitan winning mare. So hopefully she can go on with that.
Yeah, that's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Massive week in racing this week, isn't it? See, they got the Underwood at Sandown this week, which is a pretty interesting sort of thing. It's a Sandown sort of, to have a big Group 1 race there is really interesting. That's how racing's going, I suppose. Very Elegant goes to the Prix de l'Arc Triomphe. Let's hope she goes really well there. Sort of probably, she's been our best sort of staying mare around for a long time, so certainly over that mile and a half. Interesting to see how she goes there. As far as us here at the farm, a couple of sort of runners up the bush through the week, and I've got a few horses trialling either at Benalla or Ararat through the week. Probably have 5 or 6 young ones there, and they're all sort of a couple of our better 3-year-old fillies are going to come through there, so they should be at the races in about 3 or 4 weeks, so all happening there. Grand final week Saturday, go the Cats, and congratulations to the McCartan boys playing, good local Geelong boys playing in the grand final for Sydney, so let's hope it all goes well for everybody. Until next week, see you later. Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week.
Don't have to shout.
Okay.
You know.
Hi everyone. Spring is here, beautiful weather, fast tracks. No, fast tracks. What's that? Fast tracks. Don't put that as a bleeper.
Well, I'll start dribbling about why I haven't been on the video. I'll just say I haven't been on for a while. I'll just lay and then give me the thumbs up when I'm ready to go.
Whenever you want.
Oh, jeez. How good's spring, guys?